Welcome back to Cause 3D, and today we're going to talk about the K2 Pro by Creality. And I just wanted to give a brief review over what this printer is, why we got it, and what it has done for us here in the shop. So let's get to it. Thank you so much for supporting our channel. Make sure that you hit that like button down below, subscribe, leave a comment, because it's those things that help support this channel for free and let us do more content for you. As many of you know, I am a fan of Creality because that's where we started. We started with Creality printers, and don't get me wrong, the Bamboos, the Pruses, all the other brands out there are fantastic as well. And it just so happens that Creality is the one that we kind of started with. Therefore, it's the one that we have the most of in the shop. And I'm just kind of over in a corner today, wanting to talk about these Creality machines, especially the K2 Pro. So let's talk first about build size. Build size on this particular machine is 300 by 300 by 300 millimeters. So you can print larger helmets. This has been repaired, but you can print, this got printed on there, and the quality of it turned out great. Had to turn it sideways. It did run in a full-size print. Had to print the nose guard for the Praetorian Guard separately, but it fits on the bed, as well as many other helmets that we do here in the shop. Now, I'm not going to say that I use this one all the time, but the build size is big enough for the majority of the things that I'm printing here in the shop. If I need something larger, I do go over to my K2 Plus. And if you haven't watched the video on that yet, you need to go watch that video. This machine is great, except for the CFS system. Not a huge fan of that. If you're looking for an affordable 3D printer that has a fairly big build plate on it, this Creality K2 Pro is one that has really surprised me, because our K1 Maxes that I have running constantly, which I also did a review video on recently, those get put through the paces. And now I am starting, after almost 4 months with the K2 here, I am starting to put it through the paces as well. And so far, I have been extremely impressed and extremely satisfied by it. The print quality that comes off of this bed still to this day surprises me. Now, the one thing that I don't overly care for on this printer is the fact that it has the textured bed. I do still like the smooth bed, because most of the time when I'm printing something flat on the surface, I want it to be smooth when it comes off, the part that's touching the bed. And this one isn't going to do that. Now, a helmet or something like that, not a big deal. But if it's a flat part that you're putting on the bed, it is going to come off textured, which requires a little bit more post-processing. So all in all, I'm going to say I give this 2 thumbs up. This has been a great printer for me so far here in the shop. Like I said, not a massively big build plate, but big enough for what we do here. If you haven't watched my Slave 1 Boba Fett ship video, I did print several parts on this, and the quality came out above my expectation, and I actually used this as my primary printing machine for that project. So that's it for the day, guys. I must say the Creality K2 Pro definitely gets my blessing. I've only been running it for 3 months, but it has run nonstop. So far, 0 issues, and I'm very impressed with it. If you're looking especially for an entry-level 3D printer, I'm going to be honest, I really like this one. This is the one that most people ask me on YouTube, hey, what printer do you recommend I get for the first one? And lately, this is the one that I've been saying, if you don't need a 350 by 350 size bed plate, if a 300 size bed plate is going to work for you, this is the one right now I am recommending. So thank you guys so much for joining us today. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video.